All right, now for this section, I'm going to be using an Android device just to illustrate how to go through and get started. What you need to take first, what you need to do first, and explain how the course works. Okay, so if you have a laptop, it is recommended that you use a laptop or computer for the course for easy navigation. All right, I'm just using an Android device to explain how you can get started. So please, it is recommended you use a laptop. However, if you have an Android device, you can go ahead. Okay. Welcome to the AI 900 course. Now, this is just a walkthrough how to get started for those of you that have been asking questions. Now, after registering via the registration link you received, there are two emails that you're expected to receive. One is the welcome email from DSN community, and the second one is your the email containing your ID and course code and everything, all the details how to get started, right? So after registering, the first email you get is the welcome to DSN email from DSN community. So let's go through that. Now, you need to take your time to go through the course, so you can go through the email rather, so you can understand where to get started, right? So read through just down from here. You have to read through so you can follow through. Okay, so now getting started. Under getting started, you can see review the onboarding document. So this is the onboarding document, right? This is the onboarding document right there. Okay, and next is to join the WhatsApp group. So make sure you join the WhatsApp group. There are different WhatsApp groups. There's the general WhatsApp group for cohort 1, and then there's the community, and then there's the AI 900 group. So for those getting the email later, I'm sure the email must have been reconstructed so that you can get the particular WhatsApp group you need to join. So yeah, that's it. So watch for your registration ID and evaluation form. Your registration ID and evaluation submission form will be sent to you shortly. Okay, so let's go through the onboarding documents. Yeah, so you need to take your time to read through. Okay, now this onboarding document comprises of all the courses that is being taken in this cohort 1. Now several people ask if they can take multiple courses. Don't attempt to take multiple courses. If you want to take any other course, you can take that later, right? But for now, take only the course that you registered for, because the certificate is actually paid certificate. So they have vouchers for each course that was registered, so that the voucher covers for the amount you're supposed to pay, right? It covers it. So instead of you paying for the certificate, you get the certificate for free. Do you understand? So if you take more than one course, right, you only get a free certificate for the one you're registered for. So the other ones that you took, you have to pay for the certificate. So no need wasting your time. Do you know that? Moreover, if you go through the courses, you find out that some of them are quite technical, especially if you are a beginner. So you don't want to bombard your brain with much vague terms and technical terms. It will be difficult for you to catch up. So don't try to do multiple courses at the same time. If you register for AI 900, just go ahead and do AI 900. If you're registered for SC 900, do SC 900. All right. So like I said earlier, this guide comprises all the courses that is being taken. So since I'm using AI 900 for an instance here, if you are doing SC 900, which is the first course, you can read this first part, right? This is it for SC 900. The second course is AI 900, right, which is this. Okay, AI 900, Microsoft Azure for the AI fundamentals. Okay, so you go ahead and read it, and read the the overview, learning outcomes and all that. Now look at the access course AI 900 below. So this is the link that you have to follow to get to your course, because many people have been asking, where do I get started, what do I need to do and all that. So this is the link for AI 900 right here, right? This is the link right here for AI 900. So whatever course you are doing, at the end of the course, after the course title, the overview, and then the learning outcomes, the next thing you are going to see is access the course right? And then you see the link under the course, so that you can take the particular, it will take you straight to the particular place you're supposed to begin. Okay, and then when you scroll down, you see available courses. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, so 6 courses right now. So each of them have where to begin, right? So then learning structure and expectations. So the program runs for 4 weeks and is fully self-paced, so nobody is going to tell you what to do, nobody is going to pressure you. You have to pressure yourself. That's what it means, because you need to finish within 4 weeks. So my advice, every day, you don't need to take the core or the module at a stretch, right? Every day, if you can set out 1 hour or 2 hours, to take your module for the day, right? If you're a day person, or if you're working, if you have any break time or any brief moment, you can do something, right? And then if you're a night person, you can use the night, but my advice is, don't stay in a comfortable position. If you stay in a comfortable place or position, you're going to slip off. So set out a time where you're going to focus and do something, right? So do something every day. Aim to finish 1 module in a day. If you can't, just make sure you take a significant part of the module for that day. Reason is because if you carry over what you're supposed to do today to the next day, is going to keep piling up, and the more work you need to cover up, the more lazy you become. You just get discouraged on, how am I going to meet up, how am I going to catch up, and before you know it, you drop out of the course. So make sure that you do something every day. So the program is for 4 weeks. Like I said, nobody's going to pressure you. You have to pressure yourself to finish up. All right, participants are encouraged to set weekly learning goals. All modules, quizzes, and exercises must be completed. Active participation in learning communities and discussions is encouraged as well. Okay, so that's just it. You can just read through this remaining part, and then if you have any questions, you can always ask. And then look at the step 5. Join the DSN learning community, right? So this link is a different link from the one you filled when you were registering, right? This one is for a membership of Data Science Nigeria. So if you want to be a member of Data Science Nigeria, all right, you can click on this link. Let me click on it so you see what it shows. Okay, so it's loaded now. Yeah, so first thing you're going to see is the AI Plus Community Membership Code of Conduct. So you need to read through the Code of Conduct to know acceptable behaviors, what is expected of you, what you're not supposed to do, and all that. Okay, so you read through the Code of Conduct, and then if you are satisfied with the Code of Conduct, right, and then the declaration, if you are satisfied with everything that you have gone through here, you can click the AI Plus Membership. If you are not satisfied, kindly go back to your course. Okay, so when you click on that, it's going to bring you here to this form, and then you fill in what you're supposed to fill in, right? So that's it for that. So when you get here, you can fill the form and choose what you want to choose. So now I'm using AI 900 for instance in this video to get started. So let's scroll back up. First course is SC 900, and then second course is AI 900, Microsoft Azure AI Fundamentals. Okay, so now click the link, and then it's going to take you straight to the course where you're supposed to be at. Okay, so once you're here, you can see the details about the course and all that. Okay, so you just read through, and then you get go down. Okay, so introduction to AI Azure, that is the first course that you have to take, and then you can see the practice for the exam. You're not supposed to go there yet. Launch sandbox, don't go there yet. Okay, so all these other things you see that. Now you remember what I said earlier, that the price for this is paid. So the voucher covers what you're supposed to pay for the exam and then your certificate. So if you decide that you want to take multiple courses, just know that the extra courses that you take, you're going to pay for them. So let's see what the price is going to show for Nigeria. Okay, for Nigeria you're paying $50, right? So which means this course that you are doing for free is worth $50 if you actually want to do it yourself. So value the course and put in the seriousness you need to put in and get your certificate for free. Don't take multiple courses. Okay, so scroll back up to the first course, and then you can see Introduction to AI in Azure. I've already started the course, so yours will show continue course, yeah, something like that. Oh sorry, yours will show start. So when you click on start, it's going to, take you where you should start. So I've already done this, and so I'm up to date. I just need to continue from where I stopped. So make sure that you follow up. Yeah, like I said, follow up from the very beginning so that you don't miss anything. Now you will need to sign into, like where you see my profile picture, you will need to sign in. So if you don't have a Microsoft account, now in fact most of the people that registered for this course registered with a Gmail account. You can sign up for a Microsoft account with a Gmail account. Do you understand? So before you need to use a Hotmail or AOL or Outlook.com account, right? Let's say for instance abcd@aol.com or abcd@hotmail.com or abcd@outlook.com. So those three domains are Microsoft domains. But since the introduction of Windows 10, that was far back as 2015 thereabout, you can create a Microsoft account with a Gmail account. So if you don't have a Microsoft account, the same Gmail account that you used, right? The same Gmail account that you used to sign up for the course, right? The DSN course. You use that same Gmail account to create a Microsoft account, and it's very easy. Okay, so what you need to do is this. Go to this link, right? You see the link at the top, https://signup.live.com /L small letter I small letter C equals 1. Okay, so when you go to this link, it's going to take you to where you need to sign up. Okay, so now when it brings you here, all you need to do is enter your Gmail account. Okay, enter the same Gmail account you used to register for DSN. You put it here and then you click next, and then they are going to send a code, a 6-digit code to that email address. You go to that email address in your Gmail, copy the 6-digit code, and you come back to the site and place it. After you place it, it's going to ask you to verify that you're human. Press and hold the button. So you need to press and hold that blue button you're going to see on your screen till it ticks correct. Okay, once it ticks correct, it's going to take you to your page. Now if probably when after pressing and holding the button, it keeps showing an error message like please try again later, all you need to do is just refresh the page, just reload the page, and then put in your Gmail address again, go to your email, get the code and put it again, then press and hold the button. So make sure you do it quickly, all right, so that it's going to go through. So once you do that, once you reload the page and go through the process again, you're going to create your Microsoft account with your Gmail successfully, and then you can sign in to the Microsoft LAN and continue from there, right? So that's just it, and then I'll put you through on the other processes. So after you're logged in, you can then tap on these 3 menu lines here, and then you can set your account. You can tap on your info to fill up other information. You can tap on under your info. You can also upload your profile picture and all that, right? Okay, so this is where you get to fill your profile picture, and then any other thing that you want to fill here, and then get it done. Okay, and then once that is done, you can also go to security and then add your passwords and other things that you need to add. For your security, you can use a passkey. Okay, like I set mine to use a passkey, so you can use a passkey and get started. Okay, so that's it. So when you get into your account, you can set your account security, passwords, backup email, passkeys, and so on. So this is to keep your accounts protected, right? So you can so that's it for setting up your account, and then you can go back to continue your learning. So everything you need to do is right here. Okay, scroll down and get it done. Now we go to the second email that you're going to receive from DSN, which is the email containing your ID and how you can get started with your course fully. Okay, now this is it. So when you receive the email, okay, the class actually started Monday 16th of March. Okay, now the first thing you're going to see is the link to join your class group. So when you tap on join your class group, it's going to take you straight to the WhatsApp group for your class. Now you scroll down and read the remaining email. So you're going to see something like this. Okay, now the program ID, you're going to see it, the dev ID, you're going to see it, your course, and then your cohort. So these your dev ID and your course ID, your course rather, is what you're going to be using for your submission and your weekly check-in and checkout. Okay, so you can just copy it and save it somewhere, so you won't forget. Okay, now look at this, a note on pace and grading. Okay, so this is a self-paced program and blah blah blah, so just read that down. Then the grading breakdown: 60% for learning completion, right? So when you complete your learning, that's 60%, and then when you take the mock or project, that's 25%, and then 50% is for live session attendance. So every week there's going to be a live session, so ensure that you attend the live session, which is going to break down and explain most of the concepts that you go through in the class. Right now, don't bother yourself about the mock/project yet for the beginning of the class, so there will be an update on that. Okay, and then you can read the announcements and sessions. And then next is review. Step 1, review your onboarding guide. Okay, so these are two documents: your onboarding guide, and then assess your course. And then step 3, open my submission form, and then the program schedule, group rules. Okay, so read the group rules. It's important to read the group rules, and then your action checklist. So now let's start from the most important things. So in the previous, remember that in the previous video we did the we went through the onboarding guide, for the first email that they sent. So let's just open it again, and then so you can see. So it is still the same thing, right? So it's still the same thing. So make sure you go through this. Okay, so assess because remember I used AI 900 for the course, so we tap on the link for AI 900. Ensure that it is the link under the course code that you are currently doing that you click on. If you click on any other course link, you will be doing another course that you didn't register for. So if you register for SC900, make sure it is the link under SC900 that you click. If you registered for whatever course, make sure it is that one that you clicked on. So yeah, this is the same place it brought us to the last time. So that is it. You can continue or you click start. So you don't need, as long as you got the first email, don't wait to get the second email before you get started. You can get started with the first email that you got. Just click your course link and get started. Okay, so when you get the second email, then you can continue from there. So that's it. I've explained the onboarding process already. Now step 2, assess your course. Okay, assess your course. So that's the link directly to your course, right, which is still the same link that was posted earlier. Yeah, that is it. And now I strongly suggest that you use Chrome browser. Please don't use any other kind of browser, except maybe on system you're using Microsoft Edge, since this is a Microsoft program. But I would suggest you use Chrome. I'm used to Chrome, and Chrome has all the features that you would mainly need for this. Okay, so that's it. This is still the same course, so you can just continue your course and all that. Okay, now the next is open my submission form. Okay, which is step 3. So let's go through, let's just take a look at that. Now ensure that you read the guide. So this is explaining what you have to do, right? The submission guide, this submission is weekly, not daily. Now follow the instructions below when submitting your weekly guide. 1, check your program schedule. Okay, review your program schedule to know what you are required to submit each week. Now this is the submission page. Okay, don't bother clicking that link under number 1. It's going to take you to it's going to show you an error message. Okay, let me show you. This
page where we are is the submission page, not that link under number 1. Okay, this is the submission guide. The page where we are is the submission guide. If you click on that link, it's going to give you an error message. So let me log in so that I will show you the error message. So don't bother clicking it. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, so don't waste your time clicking on the link, because many people have been complaining. Yeah, they click on the link and they got this error, that error, okay, and then they don't know what to do. So yeah, this is it. So don't bother clicking on that link. Don't waste your time clicking that link. Okay,
then submission deadline, all submissions must be made before Saturday 11 p.m. I think this is Nigerian time. Late submission starts from Saturday 11 p.m. okay, so make sure you submit on time. Now create a drive folder. The drive you have to use is Google Drive, yeah, because it was listed. We see under number 5 you see Google Drive, so you're using Google Drive. So make sure that you have a Google Drive with your Gmail account, and then go to that your Google Drive, create a drive folder and name it using this format, your ID underscore course. So you see the example. Remember in the previous, or in the second email that they sent, where we are coming from, right? They sent you your dev ID, your program ID, and course. Okay, so that your dev ID, that is the first one, MS Dev 2026, blah blah blah. So that is your, copy that your dev ID from there, and then you go to your drive and create a new drive. Okay, so the course code, yeah, from your email, which is where they wrote your course. After your dev ID, then the next is your course. Okay, so you're going to see the course code, whether it's SC900, AI900, PL300, whatever is your course code, you copy it, right? So your dev ID underscore your course code, that's what you're supposed to name the folder in your drive. Okay, and then upload your weekly progress in that drive. So under that folder, you are going to open subfolders. Under that particular folder, you are going to create 4 subfolders. So the first folder, you name it, your dev ID underscore course code underscore week 1, as illustrated here. Okay, create another folder too, not under week 1. Week 1 is on its own. Week 1 folder is on its own. So under that your main folder, right, you create another folder, week 2. Under that same folder, you create another. So make sure you name them everything like exactly like this: your dev ID underscore your course code for week 1, your dev ID underscore your course code underscore week 2, your dev ID underscore your course code underscore week 3, and week 4. Okay, now when you are coming to this form to submit, you make sure that you copy the link from the main folder link, which is for this first one. You copy the main folder link, and then if you are submitting for week 1, you copy the link for week 1 folder. Okay, that's what they said in this number 5. Copy the drive folder link and the link for each weekly submission file. Okay, so set sharing permission. Ensure that your folder and files are set to anyone with the link can view. This allows us to verify. So your name, I think this is an error. So your full name is supposed to come first, followed by your dev ID, and then your course. Okay, so after that you click next, and then you do whatever. This is where now you're going to put the links. Okay, so link to your drive. Okay, so the link to the main drive, that's what you're going to put here. So this since this submission is for week 1, then you're going to put the link for week 1 here. Okay, you're going to put the link for week 1 here. This is where you're going to paste it. Okay, so don't make mistakes. Now look at what they said as the valid submission. Let me zoom this in. Okay, so for a valid submission, your profile icon should be shown at the top right. Okay, where your profile details should be shown at the top right, and then the score, the total score for that module should also show. Okay, hint, the 2400 XP is checked green and the profile information is showing top right. Perfect submission. So submission checklist: pick your submission link from your mail, confirm your developer ID, your name and course. Okay, upload your completion evidence showing your checked XP and profile details. Okay, so just make sure that when you are taking the screenshots for each module, right, when you're taking the screenshot for each module, make sure that it is showing the total XP for that module and then your profile picture at the top right. Okay, now let me illustrate this, how you have to create your folder. Okay, so open your Drive app, or if you are using your laptop, you can go to drive.google.com. okay, so when that is done, you click the plus icon and then you see folder. So this is how you create a folder. Okay, I've already done that, so let me just show you how I named it. Okay, so you can see the name of the folder, MS Dev 2026. This is my own course code, so you need to this is my own dev ID and underscore my course code. So you get your own dev ID and course code from your email, right? So after creating the folder, when you tap on the three dots, beside the folder, tap on manage access. Okay, when you tap on manage access, mine is set already, so you need to click change, and then when you click change it to anyone with the link on the internet, and then leave it on viewer. Don't change the viewer, so don't, make sure this is ticked, anyone with the link, right? And then make sure it is viewer that is ticked. Okay, so they can only view the contents of your folder, they cannot make any changes. All right, so once that is done, then you can now copy the link. Okay, see the link here, you copy the link for this folder. Now open this folder and then you create folders week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. So I already created for week 1, so you see it here. This is okay, let me just tap on view information. View information, so you can see it at the top. Okay, you can see it at the top, MS Dev 2026 26 underscore AI 900 underscore week 1. Okay, so you're going to do this for week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4.
When you finish the required modules for each week, for instance, AI 900 is to do modules 1 to 4 for week 1. You take one screenshot by the end of modules 4. When you are done with module 4, you take one screenshot and you upload the screenshot on your Google Drive. Okay, so I'm going to explain this in the schedule when we get to the schedule, so that you will see how to do it. So whatever course you are doing, you check your own requirements.
So after pasting the links and everything, you press next and then you can submit. But remember, your submission is weekly, not daily. So at the end of every week, either by Friday when you finish the weekly module, or Saturday before 11 p.m. on Saturday, make sure that you submit the modules for the week, right? So let's go to the program schedule, okay, and view what we are supposed to do for each week. Okay, so each of these, this is the plan for each of the courses. So you scroll down to the one you're doing. I'm using AI 900, so I'm going to scroll to AI 900. Let me be sure that AI 900 is Azure AI Fundamentals. Okay, I hope there's no mistake for this particular one. Okay, so
the purple one is AI 900. The second to the last is supposed to be PL 900, because according to how it was listed at the top, number 4 is AI 900, number 5 is PL 900, number 6 is PL 300. So the second to the last is supposed to be PL 900.
For AI 900, it is this purple one. Okay, so let me zoom it in so we can now look at it properly. Okay, so AI in Azure modules 1 to 4, that's for LP learning plan 1A. Okay, so about 3 hours, 4 modules. That's week 1 from 16th to 22nd of March. Okay, so on Monday take module 1, Tuesday module 2, Wednesday module 3, Thursday module 4. So Friday, Sunday is free. Okay, submission evidence by
LP completed. So screenshot AI in Azure, LP modules 1 to 4 completed, progress screenshots from MS Learn. Okay, for the submission, you have to submit one screenshot of the total modules for the week. So I'm using AI 900 for an instance now. AI 900 is supposed to do module 1 to 4 for week 1. So you have to by the end of the week, or when you are done with module 4, you take just one screenshot showing the total modules of week 1 to 4 completed, your total XP, and then your profile icon, and that's what you have to upload under the folder for week 1. Okay, so whatever course you are doing, you check the module you have to do for the week and take the required screenshots. That is it for the learning for AI 900. Okay, this is for AI 900. So you can go through your individual course schedule, whether it's SC 900 or AL 900, PL 300, whatever it is. So you go through it and then know what you're supposed to do for each week. Okay, so that's it for the program schedule. Okay, that's it for the program schedule. So don't forget to follow Data Science Nigeria on their social media platforms so you can stay up to date. Now, know that before you can partake in any of these courses, you must have registered. I'm not posting the registration link because DSN is in charge of that. So if you didn't have the registration link, you might have to wait for the next cohort so that you can join, because joining now is already kind of late because the cohort has started already. So you watch out for the next cohort and then you join cohort 2. So for cohort 1, if you are in already, good luck. For AI 900, that was what I explained. So you can use that the explanations to understand. SC 900 is all the same, DP 900, AZ 900, so they are all the same processes for the learning plan and submission and all that. Now if you have joined the group for your specific course, you would have seen further instructions and directions on how to go from there. Now this is for AI 900. Okay, this for AI 900. Most of the things here are what I've explained previously. Okay, so if you are in AI 900, you must have seen this PDF. If you have not gotten the PDF already, you can contact the admin to resend it to you or to the group so you can go through it. Okay, so this is a breakdown of what you have to go through for each week. All right, week 1 modules 1 to 4, and week 1 is from 16th of March to 22nd of March 2026. Likewise, week 2, week 3, week 4. So you can just go through everything and know what you ought to do. Now when you come down to this part, the step-by-step submission process. Okay, so this is a breakdown of how you have to submit. Now look at this. Okay, what must be submitted each week. So for each week, look at what to upload to Drive. One screenshot showing modules 1 to 4 completed for week 1. For week 2, one screenshot showing modules 5 to 9 completed. So make sure that it is one screenshot that you are uploading in the Drive, not screenshot of module 1 to 4. Sorry, not screenshot of module 1, another screenshot of module 2, another screenshot of module 3, another screenshot of module 4. Okay, no, there has to be one screenshot showing modules 1 to 4 in that one screenshot. Okay, if you are submitting for week 2, it has to be modules 5 to 9 in one screenshot. Okay, and then you upload it to the respective folder and then copy the link for that folder. Okay, so that's just it. And so I've explained some of these processes initially. Okay, so you can read through so it will help you to understand, and then frequently ask questions. Okay, so ask your admin for the PDF to help you to understand your own specific course. Okay, what you're supposed to go through. In fact, just ask for the guide for the new members, and then they'll send it to you so that you can get started. Okay, good luck. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more tutorials. Any assistance you need, feel free to reach out to your admin or in the community growth. Okay, so wish you the best and a successful 4 weeks training on Microsoft Learn.